What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in the kitchen. Again. I haven't been in the kitchen on my YouTube for a while. Now, if you follow my YouTube page or if you follow me, then you would know that I'm all about living a healthy lifestyle. And to me, that really means looking after all three bodies. So we've got to integrate the physical body, the emotional body, and the mental body in order for the soul to come through and really complete its task here in this particular vessel that we're living in or in this lifetime. And so, you know, I incorporate all three types of training in my lifestyle. So today I'm in the kitchen and I'm making a recipe. I'm making an interesting recipe today, something I have not done before. And so guys, like, I'm asking you to join me and I'll let you know how it goes. But I'm gonna make a raw pawpaw and banana flour and eggplant curry. So look at these two things. I picked these today fresh from the tree, man. Actually, I didn't pick this one. This one I found on the floor. This one I picked, but look at that. Look at these two beautiful things. And so this is obviously, you know, a ripe pawpaw, nice and orange. I don't even know what this one's gonna look like inside yet, but there's the difference. I could just eat this now, but I'm cooking. So I'm just asking you guys to join me in the kitchen today in cooking my curry. So let's see how it goes. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is chop up this banana flour. Now I'm pretty scared because I know like bugs can get in this and stuff. Look at that. They would have been bananas. They would have turned into bananas. This was on the floor though, so I just find that really interesting. Dang, they're so fragrant. So I'm going to peel these leaves off apparently. Look at that. That's incredible. That is incredible. I don't know if you're meant to eat that bit or not. Look at this, even more. Wow. Dude, this flour was going to bear loads of bananas. I don't know which bit I actually eat. It could even be these banana-y bits. I reckon it is, you know. Okay guys, so I just put a jumper on because it is freaking swarming with mosquitoes in here and they absolutely love me, so had to quickly put a jumper on. Now that was harder than I thought. I was like, oh my god, am I doing this right? And I was a bit scared, so I had to jump online and quickly have a look. I still don't know if I'm doing it right, but I'm going to put it to the test. Now I've heard banana flour can be quite bitter. I did do some reading before and I thought it was going to be more simple than it was. Giant mosquitoes, man. And I thought it was going to be more simple than it was, so I had to quickly look online. But anyway, I'm boiling it. I don't have any lemon. Apparently lemon takes the bitterness out of it. That's what I've heard. I'm boiling it with some salt instead. And we're going to see how it tastes. I'm just going to try it. I'm trying it. So now what I'm going to do is cut up the rest of my ingredients. I've got some garlic, some eggplants, and I've got that raw pawpaw. And that is what I'm going to chop up now and get ready to put in the pan for when that banana leaf is done. So next task, eggplants, garlic, lemongrass. I'm even going to try and chuck this one banana that I have in there, and then that pawpaw. So that is next job. Okay guys, now I have never seen a raw pawpaw before. Sorry I can't really film as I'm cooking today. These mosquitoes are absolutely going crazy and it's really hard to focus. So anyway, look at that. That's the raw pawpaw. All the food waste that I generate goes back to the garden. By the way, I've also just finished boiling the banana, and I'm gonna see what it tastes like before I decide to fully embrace it and put it in the curry. So just in case it's really bitter. Now halfway through cooking it, I was like, do you know what I've got? I've got some star fruit, some really ripe star fruit, and they're really bitter like lime. And so I went for sour. I put some of that in there just to see if that would help take some of the bitterness away, because it's kind of got that same lemony, limey essence to it. So I'm just de-seeding the pawpaw now. And those star fruits grow fresh on the star fruit tree in the garden, which I will show you one day. But now I'm going to chop up this papaya. We're going to start making the curry. Okay guys, I finally chopped all the bits. So I chopped up the eggplant, the pawpaw, the lemongrass, the garlic. The banana is still in things. I'm not going to put the banana until some point, I don't know when. And I've got the pawpaw and the eggplant just like simmering away in the pan here, with a little bit of oil and some water, so you can see it's just simmering away there. The pawpaw is really friggin' hard, man. Never seen a raw pawpaw. Hard as, and it smells raw. Like, it smells kind of like poison actually to me. And so I don't really know how to cook this, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm gonna see how it tastes. I tasted the banana flour. It doesn't taste bitter, so I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. And I'm eating currently the very raw starfruit. It's very sour, but kind of delicious too. So anyway, I'm just letting this soften a little bit, and then I'm going to add the garlic and lemongrass so that pawpaw can really soak up the flavour. I don't want to add it straight away because I don't want to, like, I don't know, I feel like I'll rinse the flavour, you know, like cook the flavour out, so I'm going to add it in a second. As you know, I moved to Thailand. Thailand is an absolutely beautiful country. It's really, really beautiful. I love it here. The most annoying thing about Thailand is literally the mosquitoes, but you know, I'm living in Pai, which is a beautiful place, beautiful scenery. The best thing about Thailand is, like, I feel so much more connected with the mother, so much more connected with the earth. I want to grow my own garden, and you know, like, you can literally just see fruit on trees everywhere you go, and you really start to see, like, you know, how we could utilize the earth in a, I guess, more positive way. Like, you know, I could grow banana trees and, you know, pawpaw trees, and pawpaw's fruit really quickly, star fruit, all of this stuff, man. It's just like growing in abundance, and it's so beautiful, you know, to cook, to be able to cook from the garden, or to know that you can cook from the garden. So I'm experimenting a lot with this type of stuff now. If you've been following my channel, you know, like, I know about exercise, mobility, how to keep the body healthy, how to keep the joints healthy. You know, I follow a vegan plant-based diet. I've been working on my mind and emotions over a period of time, you know, putting myself through a job when I was ready to transition. I was still showing up every day, and I'm really, like I said at the beginning of the video, all about integrating, you know, all aspects of life and creating a very holistic approach to life. And, you know, now I'm really learning about the garden and nature and growing my own stuff, and it's really beautiful. It's such an organic experience. I love it. So that's where I am on the path now, and along with that, I'm learning about astrology, and you know, I love astrology, and I love it for coaching purposes, understanding your constitution, understanding how the elements play a part in our, not just our physical body, but in the way we behave mentally and emotionally as well, and understanding, you know, how we can use astrology to understand what our soul purpose is, or not to understand what our soul purpose is as such, but to reveal our soul purpose, so we, you know, we know what energies we need to overcome and grow into. And it's really, like, it's a really beautiful part of my life. This curry is simmering away, and I feel like that pawpaw is definitely not soft yet, but I think it's getting softer. So I'm going to keep adding water, because I don't think it's meant to be hard. I don't think it's meant to be hard. So yeah. It's an interesting experience moving overseas. You know, I'm moving forwards in regards to my life, but in so many ways I've moved backwards in terms of, you know, if you're looking at it materially, like, I've moved away from having a paid job. I've moved away from, you know, having my little apartment, in which I loved. I've, like, if you want to look at it this way, I've degraded in a lot of areas in life, or I've downgraded in a lot of areas in life. I've taken a step back in order to move forwards, and it's an interesting experience. You know, it's not always easy. It's challenging at times, and I mean, it's beautiful though, but it is most definitely challenging. So that's where I'm at, and today you're in the kitchen with me. Also, this is my banana flour bowl here. Now you can see it a bit clearer. Get that little light on there. Looks weird, but it's actually not too bad. I don't think it's bitter. I did a good job. Thanks, starfruit. Tastes a bit like potato. Tastes a bit like potato. I'm interested to see how this goes. Guys, it's time for me to add the banana. At no specific point, I'm just looking at it. I'm feeling the pawpaw. It's not soft, but it's softer. And so I want this banana to maybe like go a little bit sticky, because it's not, I don't think it's like a cooking banana or anything. It's just a banana that I've got in the fridge that I'm like, okay, I could eat this banana, or I could put it in the curry, and I'm gonna put it in the curry. So I want it to like, you know, go a bit sticky or something. So I'm gonna put it in there now while there's water in it that will kind of, hopefully the plan is for it to soak it up type thing. So in it goes. I like to use my intuition when I'm cooking, you know. Guys, I've got some questions for you. Comment below. What is your favourite fruit? Give me something interesting. What's your favourite fruit? What is your favourite fruit? Second thing, comment below. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I know some places that I want to go. I definitely want to live in the Caribbean for like a year. I don't know why. That called me the other day for the first time. I feel like I'll spend some time in Thailand, and then I'll go back home to the UK, do some stuff there. I feel like, you know, I'll be ready for the UK, and the UK will be ready for me pretty damn soon. So within the next couple of years, probably back to the UK. And then after that, see if we can live in the Caribbean for a year. Love the tropics. And so, you know, I really want to go back there. And plus, my dad's naturally, my dad's from Antigua. And so, you know, I really want to go to a part of the world that, you know, my heritage is linked to. I feel like that will be interesting. And yeah, you know, just, I don't know, be around people with a Jamaican accent. I feel that would be sick. Imagine I can catch a little Jamaican twang instead of an Australian twang. That'd be really cool. And then Brazil. I feel like I'm gonna settle for some time in Brazil. It's been calling me. I'm not ready for Brazil yet. I'm not ready for Brazil yet, but it's been calling me. So guys, comment below. Where in the world would you live? Like, if you had one place to just go to right now, where would it be? Comment below. I want to hear your answers. Okay guys, this has been simmering away maybe for like 20-ish minutes. This is not a recipe video exactly, unless you want to get inspired by it. This is like a join me in the kitchen type of video. So, you know, the hope is that you might get inspired by the recipe, or even just be like, whoa, what's there? But next up, I'm going to add this soybean stuff. Now, I don't really know if this is all that good for you. It's got soybean, flour, salt and sugar. But it adds a little bit of flavour, and not that much goes in there. So that's going to go in next, and it's going to add a nice little taste to it. And we're going to add some coconut milk after. And in fact, I won't add the coconut milk yet. I'll add the banana leaves. So I'll add this, the banana, flour, and then we'll add the coconut milk. But that pawpaw is getting softer. This is where we're kind of at. Yeah, you can't really tell, but it's just getting a little bit softer, and so I'm getting cool with that. So I'm going to let this water boil down a little bit, and that's when I'm going to add the soybean, mix it up, and then, you know, we can add more water as I need to keep it sizzling. Now, I don't have much good stuff out here, you know, I don't have any decent non-stick pans. I've got what come with the house, but, you know, it all works, and this is what I'm learning. Everything works, you know, and it's really great. It's really nice, obviously, to have nice things, you know. That's part of some of the stuff I miss. I do miss aspects of my old apartment and having, you know, the things that I had there. But, you know, there's nothing better than, to me, than being, like, freaking close to the mother. Oh, Mother Nature is all around, and it's just, you don't need much when you've got nature around you. You really don't, because she provides everything you need, you know. She's here to nurture us, and I feel nurtured by her every day. The only things, you know, that you feel pressured by is actually, you know, the material world. And, you know, it's part of a life, and you've got to learn to get that balance between the two, which is a big part of my journey now, because I'm not in that same place. So I've got to learn to be okay with that. All right, this is going in. A little bit of this saucy stuff. Let's add some of this banana flour into the mix. Now, I haven't cooked banana flour, but my partner cooked it for me in Bali, and I loved it. I just really liked the texture. It was actually really weird, but, you know, she wasn't a big fan, but I thought it was delicious. But so I'm pretty keen to cook this and see how it goes. I have no idea how to cook it as such. winging it a little bit, but I like to just cook from the heart, you know. Let it come to me. We are so close to complete. Now this sauce is like thickening up a little bit as it's boiling down, which is exactly what I wanted, because I just like a little bit of a thicker sauce. And so that's nearly done. And then I haven't got any basil, which I'm a bit annoyed about because I love the basil in it, but it's all good. I'm going to add some coconut milk at the end, and I don't know if I am. I'm not going to add some coconut milk. Just a little bit too far gone. I'm a bit gutted because I really, really love coconut milk in curry, and I don't know how this is not going to look appealing, by the way, guys, but I think it's going to taste alright. So I'm going to serve it up now then, seeing as it's done. Like, I don't have the best lighting, so, you know, I can't get these beautiful shots for you anymore, but let's taste test it. To me, that's pretty damn good. Let's see how this pawpaw is. That's interesting. It's just kind of like having a cross between like pumpkin and potato in a curry, because it's like not uber sweet like pumpkin, but it's like sweeter than potato. I would definitely give it a thumbs up. And it's raw papaya. These grow in an abundance on the trees, and actually even when they ripen they fall and they hit the floor and they get infected by fruit flies and smash open. And so, you know, a pawpaw can go a long way when it's raw in making curries, and so that is absolutely beautiful. When I have a couple of pawpaw trees growing in the garden, so this is going to become a new food that I cook. It's inexpensive and it's really, really good. So guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like my content, subscribe. I'm all about the holistic life, holistic health, you know, really looking after the mind, body and emotions so that the soul can come through. So my content is always about that. That's the underlying message in my content, guys. Whether I'm delivering it through recipes, movement, astrology, or poetry and music. So that's how I deliver my message. And subscribe if you like it, because I've got heaps more to come as always. So guys, with that being said, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to finish my yummy food for now.